We honor those students who reflect. We honor these students as we reflect on the parable of the talents, celebrating those who have worked heartily as for the Lord and not for men. May the disciplined research and strategic thinking they have demonstrated serve as a foundation for a future-ready mindset. Bless this ceremony, the organizers, and most importantly, these young investors. Grant them continued wisdom to manage true riches with integrity and a spirit of excellence. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. You may be seated. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Educational Transformation, Ms. Kim Bell. Chief Education Officer, Dr. Ramona Archer Bradshaw. Other officials of the Ministry of Educational Transformation. Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Stock Exchange, Marlon Yard. Sponsors, RF Bank and Trust. And joining us virtually, the Honorable Rachel Marshall Taylor, Minister of Education, Turks and Caicos. Delegates of the European Union. Delegates of the Mexican Embassy. CARICOM Private Sector Organization CEO, Dr. Patrick Antoine. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Turks and Caicos, Mr. James Aswood, and CXC Local Registrar, Mr. Robert Newman. Suriname Director of Education and CXC Local Registrar, Ms. Yvonne Pelswick. Manager, Marketing and Communications of Jamaica Stock Exchange, Neville Ellis. CXC Director of Operation, Dr. Nicole Manning, and CXC team joining us virtually in Barbados. Representatives from Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, British Virgin Islands, Jamaica, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago. Senior CXC local registrars and other ministry officials attending virtually, regional partners, fellow educators, students, and all distinguished guests joining us locally, regionally, and beyond. The digital revolution, artificial intelligence, financial literacies, digital literacies, have all become more than buzzwords in today's educational landscape. They indeed signal a shift or a recalibration in the way we engage with content knowledge in education. Not only is today's world demanding that our students learn more than what many of us were exposed to at school, but it is encouraging them to interact with this knowledge in newer ways, ways that are not only at the surface more exciting, but ways that deepen their ownership of what they have learned, which results in their ability to apply and make real-world sense of this knowledge. We have effectively moved or are moving incrementally away from solely textbook approaches to teaching our students concepts to more innovative and practical ways of engaging them with skills for life in the 21st century. The Wisdom CRM AI-driven stock market game is one such example of an innovative, creative, and engaging vehicle to teach concepts of financial literacy, and we are here today to celebrate its successful outcomes, as will become evident through this morning's proceedings. Today, it is my distinct honor as a representative of the Ministry of Education Transformation Barbados to host this awards ceremony as your Master of Ceremonies. I am Denise J. Charles. Welcome. I'm going to invite Mr. Marlon Yard, CEO of the Barbados Stock Exchange, to give his welcome remarks. Let's warmly welcome him.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, educators, parents, partners, students, members of the media, and those joining us across Barbados and the wider Caribbean, welcome. It is my distinct pleasure on behalf of the Barbados Stock Exchange to welcome you to what is not only our second award ceremony, but a moment that truly signals a new era in financial education in the Caribbean. Today, Barbados proudly celebrates winning the Caribbean Title Trophy in AI-driven financial literacy, a first for our country, and an achievement of which we can be immensely proud. Let me begin by acknowledging the presence of our Chief Education Officer, Dr. Ramona Archer Bradshaw, whose leadership continues to strengthen the connection between education and national development. Your presence here reinforces the importance of this initiative, not as a one-off competition, but as part of a broader shift in how we prepare our young people for the future. I also wish to recognize and thank key sponsors and partners without whom today would not be possible. Wisdom CRM, creators of the virtual stock exchange AI game, for bringing innovation, technology, and imagination into the classroom. The Ministry of Educational Transformation for its leadership and commitment to embedding financial literacy and innovation within our educational system. RF Merchant Bank and Trust for supporting the development of financially capable, investment-ready future generations. And my team at the Barbados Stock Exchange, we are proud to play our role as a convener, catalyst, and champion of capital market education. Please join me in thanking all of our partners for the vision and collaboration. Today, we also celebrate our outstanding prize winners, Loki Clark, Noah Clark, and Teron Burkett, along with all the students and schools that participated. You are not just winners of this game, you are pioneers, demonstrating what is possible when talent meets opportunity. Our theme this year, Connected for Impact, Empowering CARICOM through AI, Financial Literacy, and Regional Collaboration, could not be more relevant. We are living in an era where artificial intelligence is reshaping economies, where financial systems are becoming increasingly complex, and where regional collaboration is no longer optional, it is essential. Financial literacy today goes far beyond saving and spending. It's about understanding market risks, data, technology, and opportunity. It is about equipping your young people not merely to participate in the economy, but to lead and transform it. This is why Wisdom CRM, virtual stock market AI game, is so powerful. It places financial education directly in the classroom and across borders using generative I touched the wrong thing. Using generative AI and gamification to create real-world learning experience. Students are analyzing markets, making decisions, and learning the consequences of those decisions in real time, thereby developing their critical thinking skills, a skill that is required in any professional endeavor. For the Barbados Stock Exchange, this initiative reflects a long-standing commitment to education and market development. We believe that capital market awareness must start early because tomorrow's investors, issuers, entrepreneurs, and regulators are sitting in today's classrooms. This is why the initiatives such as the Innovation and Growth Market 200, or as we say, IGM 200, of the BSC matters, because the next generation we are celebrating today will be the very generation to raise capital, grow enterprises, and compete regionally and globally tomorrow. Perhaps most exciting of all is the regional dimension of this program. This initiative represents the early foundations of a virtual regional stock market learning ecosystem powered by AI and shared across CARICOM. It demonstrates what is possible when exchanges, educators, and technology providers and policymakers work together around a shared vision. A vision of connected, financially literate Caribbean youth, equipped not only with knowledge, but with confidence, curiosity, and regional awareness. To our students, congratulations. Stay curious, keep learning, continue exploring finance, innovation, and entrepreneurship. To our educators, sponsors, and partners, thank you for your leadership, your support, and your belief in a new way of teaching and learning. In conclusion, I will leave our students with this thought. When knowledge meets innovation and purpose, small island states like Barbados can create a global impact. And you are the living truth of that, living proof of that. Thank you, and congratulations once again to all our prize winners.
Thank you, Mr. Yard, for those remarks. At this time, we're going to have our AI, Isabella, give her welcome. So if you just want to shift your bodies a bit to see, she's going to give her official welcome as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, officials from the Ministry of Education Barbados, Dr. Ramona Bradshaw, CEO of the Ministry of Education, our regional educational partners, and our featured keynote speaker, Mr. Marlon Yard, CEO of the Barbados Stock Exchange, respected principals, and top-performing students across the Caribbean, good morning, and welcome to the Wisdom CRM National Awards Ceremony in Barbados, celebrating our top 5 student achievers. My name is Isabella, your virtual artificial intelligence speaker, and I am truly honored to inaugurate this ceremony for such an esteemed gathering united by a common goal, to usher in a new era of educational excellence. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey to redefine the educational landscape. Under the theme, Connected for Impact, through AI, financial literacy, and regional collaboration, we are not simply introducing a technological innovation, we are embracing a vision that transcends traditional boundaries and unlocks a world of limitless possibilities for our students. Through this initiative, powered by generative AI, students have been guided by our AI tutor, Mr. Rabbit, not only in saving, budgeting, and investing, but also in gaining a deeper understanding of social impact investing, empowering them to make responsible financial decisions that contribute to a more sustainable future. In a rapidly evolving world, and with the growing demand for AI in education, we've tackled this challenge by aligning with the UNESCO AI policy framework and have already developed and deployed the Wisdom CRM AI Tutor Platform, a regionally approved Ministry of Education platform that goes far beyond financial literacy. It focuses on personalized learning, tackling core subjects such as mathematics and English, while also supporting the holistic development of students from as early as primary through to secondary school. Our AI tutor platform also addresses key teacher pain points by automating real-time marking, grading, and assessment scoring through a comprehensive data analytics dashboard. With our 24/7 agentic AI support help desk, we are able to serve over 15,000 students across the region anytime, anywhere. To the dedicated teachers and principals, your commitment to nurturing young minds is the foundation upon which this platform thrives. To our top-performing students, you are the reason we embark on this mission. Your growth, your success, and your future inspire us all. Thank you for being part of this momentous occasion. Let us move forward together toward a future where AI in education knows no bounds, and where every student has the opportunity to reach their full potential. Welcome to the future of learning. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests.
We thank Isabella for assisting us in laying the context for this morning's ceremony. I'll be inviting our Chief Education Officer, Dr. Ramona Arthur Bradshaw, our keynote speaker, to share her remarks at this point. But it would be remiss of me not to acknowledge Mr. Orlando Powell of Wisdom CRM, who has been working with us since this initiative began, here at the Ministry of Education, working with us from Trinidad, collaborating to ensure that all that you have seen, all that you will see today has come to pass. And we also acknowledge Shariel Plowden, who is here from Wisdom as well, a representative. So at this time, I turn over to our chief to deliver her remarks. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Educational Transformation, Ms. Kimbell, officials of the Ministry of Educational Transformation, Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Stock Exchange, Marlon Yard, sponsors RF Bank and Trust, and online, I acknowledge the Honorable Rachel Taylor, Minister of Education, Turks and Caicos, delegates of the European Union, delegates of the Mexican Embassy, CARICOM Private Sector Organization, Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Patrick Antoine, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Turks and Caicos, Mr. James Astwood, and CXC Local Registrar, Mr. Robert Newman, Suriname Director of Education and CXC Local Registrar, Ms. Yvonne Pelswick, Manager, Marketing and Communications, the Jamaica Stock Exchange, Neville Ellis, CXC Director of Operation, Dr. Nicole Manning, and CXC team joining us online in Barbados. Representatives from the Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, British Virgin Islands, Jamaica, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago. Senior CXC local registrars and ministry officials attending virtually. Regional partners, fellow educators, students, and all distinguished guests joining us locally, regionally, and beyond. Members of the media, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this historic occasion, the Barbados National Prize Award Ceremony for the top 5 players of the Wisdom CRM Sustainable Stock Market Game AI platform, representing the September to December 2025 cycle. Today, Barbados celebrates a historic milestone. We have officially claimed the Caribbean title trophy, ending 4 consecutive years of Trinidad and Tobago's dominance. This is indeed a landmark victory, and even more so because it signals a broader transformation in how we are shaping the future of our students, the future of our region, and indeed the future of our education. In Barbados, we have demonstrated our commitment to education transformation for this 21st century by supporting a slew of initiatives designed to develop our students' 21st century skills as we seek to cater to the learning and development needs of every child in Barbados. We firmly believe that initiatives such as this AI-driven game, among others, position our students to be global digital citizens ready to make their mark in a rapidly evolving world, a rapidly evolving technological era. When our students are encouraged to participate in innovative and creative ways of learning, which strengthen their capacity for critical thinking and for demonstration of student agency, we often witness the positive ripple effect in their development of confidence and their can-do attitude, which bolsters their success across disciplines and for life. With respect to their performance in the Wisdom stock market game, the data reveals that the students in Barbados executed, learned, and grew their virtual portfolios across the Jamaica Stock Exchange, which accounted for the overwhelming majority, with 128,960 trades, and the Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange with 27,379 trades. You can clap for that. In terms of sector engagement, students showed the strongest focus in the transportation, consumer products and goods, and travel and leisure industries, highlighting a broad understanding of these regional economic pillars. They must be commended in this regard, so you can commend them. The schools in Barbados that led this extraordinary journey are as follows: the Alexandra School, Queen's College, the St. Michael's School, Commerce School, Frederick Smith Secondary, Harrison College, and Grantley Adams Memorial School. Special recognition must be given to Lucky Clark with an incredible 113,873 trades. And Noah Clark with 34,286 trades. And I must say that they look like family. The success of our students demonstrates what is possible when innovation becomes embedded in education, as students are empowered to both learn and lead. The victory reflects the bold strides that we are making in Barbados's education system, including our journey and our ongoing efforts in curriculum modernization and the integration of multiple technologies, including AI, or artificial intelligence, into our teaching and learning paradigm. This initiative, which is grounded both in financial literacy and the development of digital competencies, is designed to transform how our students engage with the concept of money at an early age. In addition to mastering financial literacy, it empowers our students to think analytically, and it prepares them for a world that is different and always rapidly changing. It also empowers them to pursue future careers in these particular areas, both for the present and for the future. This year's theme, Connected for Impact, Empowering CARICOM through AI, Financial Literacy, and Regional Collaboration, reminds us that this is not only about academic achievement. It also is about preparing our students for a world shaped by technology, driven by data, and defined by regional and global connectivity. As we are joined here by ministers of education and educational leaders from Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Turks and Caicos, Suriname, BVI, Cayman Islands, Mexico, the Bahamas, and beyond, we recognize the power of a unified Caribbean vision, one where knowledge, innovation, and opportunity know no borders, and where our collaborative efforts can only bolster regional growth and development. Our students have simulated trades on rail companies listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange, Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange, Barbados Stock Exchange, and US markets, while embracing the value of budgeting, saving, investing, and ESG principles. Students, those of you who have participated and those of you who have won, we appreciate your efforts and we congratulate you. We congratulate all of you. We salute you as the trailblazers of this new chapter. You have demonstrated that Barbados is not only ready for the future, but that we are setting the pace. So let's keep that up. To our partners, Wisdom CRM, the Barbados Stock Exchange, and our generous sponsor, RF Bank and Trust, thank you for believing in the transformative power of education and standing with us on this journey. We also thank the principals and the teachers of our participating schools and our supporting education officers at the Ministry of Educational Transformation. I know that they work tirelessly on this project. Together, let us continue building a Caribbean that is educated, empowered, and connected through innovation, through collaboration, and through AI. Madam Chair. We thank our Chief Education Officer, Dr. Ramona Archer Bradshaw, for those inspiring words and those congratulatory words to our students. And we know that they will be motivated and that their success will motivate other students to become involved in other cycles of the game. We invite Dion Best, representative of RF Bank and Trust, key sponsor of this game, to share her remarks at this time.
All protocols already established, I make special mention to Dr. Ramona Bradshaw, Chief Education Officer of Barbados Ministry of Education, and other senior ministry officials, Mr. Marlon Yard, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Barbados Stock Exchange, esteemed representatives from regional governments and the stock exchanges, Wisdom CRM team, and other distinguished guests, educators, parents, and of course, award-winning students. Good morning. I am delighted to be here today on behalf of one of the Caribbean's preeminent investment banks, RF Merchant Bank and Trust. As a socially invested firm, fully committed to advancing financial literacy across the region, RF is proud to partner with Wisdom CRM in expanding the reach and impact of the sustainable stock market's AI game. Beyond equipping Caribbean students with key economic insights, the AI-powered platform also serves as an enduring and impactful driver of human capital development, with roughly 2,500 students participating region-wide. Through its sponsorship, RF Merchant Bank and Trust proudly supported the participation of more than 250 Barbadian students, helping broaden horizons and foster future success. Today, as we honor the top 5 performing students from Barbados, we also celebrate a milestone achievement. This ceremony marks the first time in the program's 12-cycle history that the top regional student hails from Barbados. We can clap again. It is a proud moment that highlights how hands-on learning, digital innovation, and regional advancement truly go hand in hand. It underscores the vital role of private sector investment, not only in strengthening local enterprise, but also in advancing programs and partnerships that nurture economic growth in its broadest and most sustainable sense. For their vision, cooperation, and continued impact, I salute the entire Wisdom CRM team. It has been a privilege working alongside you. At RF, we treat expanding financial literacy as a moral and economic imperative. A more inclusive, dynamic, and technologically advanced economy begins with equipping Caribbean students with future-proof skills. Our partnership with Wisdom CRM demonstrates that in addition to managing wealth, we at RF are also fueling regional growth. Together with the Barbados Stock Exchange, RF is working diligently to foster a financially literate, digitally fluent Caribbean community. The theme for today's ceremony, Connected for Impact, speaks to our shared mission to make a difference together, a mission that aligns very closely with RF's vision to be the premier wealth manager and investment bank in the Caribbean. As I conclude today, I want to celebrate every student who took part and offer a special round of applause to our top 5. Well done to you. Your talent, persistence, and promise are on full display today. With a sharpened understanding of the way markets work, our top performers are well equipped to begin their investment journey. Congratulations once again, students. Cherish this achievement and continue to be an inspiration to your peers and to your communities. We at RF Merchant Bank and Trust look forward to seeing what you do next. Thank you.
Thank you for those kind remarks. And now we come to the part of the program which is going to be the most exciting, I am sure. We have the presentation of awards to our winning students. I'm going to invite our Chief Education Officer, Mr. Marlon Yard from the Barbados Stock Exchange, and a representative from RF Bank and Trust to present these awards. Okay, Chief, you can come up front. Mr. Yard, we're going to start with our fifth place winner. She's not here. She's not here, but I still think we want to call her name. Ajani. I don't have the full name. Anyhow. So we're going to start with our fourth place winner, Soraya Yearwood. A different position. Don't back the camera. Face. Our third place winner, Theon Burkett. Yeah. Turn around. And we are going to invite our representative from RF Bank and Trust to assist with our final two presentations. Noah Clark, our second place winner. And our first place winner, Mr. Lucky Clark. And there are winning certificates, trophies, and also, I think, some checks, right? I'm sure they're going to use those funds wisely to invest. What they would have been learning, they're going to be able to apply it in the real world. That would be great if they use that knowledge to grow their funds. Thank you. We invite our first place winner, Lucky Clark, to share with us his experience in the Wisdom CRM game and how he was able to come out on top.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Before I start, I'd just like to thank everyone that's made this possible. So Wisdom CRM, the Barbados Stock Exchange, the Ministry of Education and Transformation, and RF Bank as well as other parties that made this possible. So this cycle was a very eventful one, the most eventful one, not just because of the markets, but also because we had record-breaking students, especially from Queen's College. I saw a huge jump in participation this cycle. I still remember the first time Ms. Plowding came to our school to give the opening ceremony for the game for Barbados. And I remember her telling me that Trinidad were always winning every single cycle. And I really thought, well, I didn't really stand a chance. That's what when I first started, I surprised myself in the end with how well I did. And so what I'd say is to encourage everyone, because you never know where you're going to end up, where it's going to take you, and if you have any talent in this area. I feel everyone needs to be exposed to this. What else did I say? Right, my strategy. Everyone is asking about my strategy. I like to keep that private, but I will say this. This cycle I really focused on, as mentioned before, the Jamaican markets. I didn't really think about it as much as I did today. There's a lot of money to be made, and not just Jamaica, but also Trinidad, and then US with a lot more volatility in the markets because of politics and other certain stuff going on. So my main strategy would be basically buying and selling Trinidad and Jamaican stocks basically daily. I won't get into too many details. Obviously, I still want to win the next cycle, so I'll wait for that one to finish. But I think the game has really helped me with its AI platform in developing my skills and also financial literacy. And because of this, my career path has been completely altered. I think since I started the game, it's really shown me that, like, a different path to different career options which I can take. And I'm starting uni next year, so I'm going to be looking for different options really involved in the game. So I'm looking forward to next cycle as well, and hopefully I can win. Thank you.
Now, I'm sure that our chief is as pleased as punch to hear that this game has impacted you to this level, that it has influenced your career path. I mean, this is excellent. We're not saying it will be that way for everyone, but that is remarkable, that what you have been doing, what you have been learning, what you have been engaged with at this level of education has impacted and inspired you in terms of where you want to go with your career. Now, I need to mention what the winners received. The third place prize was $350 US. Is that right? Yes. The second place prize was $750 US, and the first place prize, $1,500 US. Excellent. Sponsored by the Barbados Stock Exchange. Thank you so much. It is great to see that our students are benefiting from an initiative like this, and we pray that it will continue and that their involvement will grow. At this point, we have our AI, Isabella, to give her closing remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, educators, parents, and most importantly, our outstanding students, as we come to the close of today's remarkable ceremony, it is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the entire team. First, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Ministry of Education Barbados for hosting this ceremony, the Barbados Stock Exchange, and our corporate partner, RF Group. Your continued support and belief in our vision of transforming education through artificial intelligence are deeply appreciated. Your unwavering commitment to human capital development in the Caribbean has been instrumental to the success of this initiative. To other ministries of education watching, now is the time to adopt the Wisdom TRM AI Tutor platform as a unified tool for students, teachers, principals, and education officers, utilizing our data analytics to support curriculum reform. To all principals, teachers, and staff, your tireless efforts and collaboration are the backbone of this project's success. Your support in implementing our initiative and guiding students on their learning journey is truly invaluable. To the parents, thank you for your trust, encouragement, and dedication in supporting your children's participation. And to our students, you are the heartbeat of this initiative. Your curiosity, determination, and resilience inspire us every single day. Congratulations to all awardees, and remember, this is only the beginning. We also extend our appreciation to the visionary leaders at CXC for their continued leadership in regional education, particularly in developing the standards and guidelines for the use of AI in assessment. At Wisdom CRM, we would be honored to serve all operating territories through the Wisdom CRM AI Tutor platform and our 24/7 Agentic AI Help Desk, the backbone of educational advancement in the Caribbean for students and teachers. As we celebrate these accomplishments here in Barbados, we are proud to share that Suriname onboarding starts in April 2026, and we are finalizing the implementation plan for Mexico in August 2026, as well as for the Cayman Islands, British Virgin Islands, BVI, the Bahamas, and the EU underway. In closing, we invite all of you to continue this journey with us, a journey toward inclusive education and a future where every student, regardless of geography, has access to our tools that shape lifelong learning. Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to even greater milestones ahead and partnerships. Stay hungry, stay humble, and remain focused.
Thank you, Isabella. We invite Mr. Terry Belgrave, Operations Supervisor with the Barbados Stock Exchange, to move the vote of thanks.
Technology. Morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, honorable representatives of the Ministry of Education, partners, parents, members of the media, and most importantly, our students. Good morning. On behalf of the Barbados Stock Exchange, I am pleased to deliver this vote of thanks as we bring today's ceremony to a close. Let me start here. Today proves that finance is no longer just about numbers, it's about young people making smart decisions early. And that is worth celebrating. We sincerely thank the Ministry of Education for its leadership and continued support of programs that prepare students, not only for exams, but for real-world challenges. Your commitment to innovation in education is shaping a generation that is confident, capable, and future-ready. We are proud to partner with Wisdom CRM, whose AI-powered platform has made financial literacy engaging, practical, and relevant. By placing students in real market simulations, this program builds discipline, critical thinking, and decision-making, skills that will serve them well beyond this competition. Our thanks also go out to RF Bank and Trust for investing in this initiative and, more importantly, in the potential of our young people. Your support reinforces the message that financial literacy is not optional, it is essential. To the teachers in schools, thank you for your guidance and belief in your students. To the parents and guardians, thank you for the encouragement that continues long after school ends. And to our students, especially those recognized today, congrats. Your success here shows focus, resilience, and readiness to engage with the future of finance and technology. You didn't just play the game, you understood it and you mastered it. Finally, thank you to all partners and organizers who made today possible. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of our shared commitment to building a financially empowered, future-ready generation. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry, for those words. And in addition, I want to thank the Media Resource Department of the Ministry of Educational Transformation for facilitating or streaming of this awards ceremony across the region. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here, for being a very critical part of this awards ceremony, because it would not have been what it has been if you were not here. So thank you very much. At this time, I'm going to invite the awardees and those at the head table and the sponsors, etc., to come and pose for